What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for the last semi-final watch-along. We already know one team who is in the final, and that is Argentina and Lionel Messi. And tonight we'll find out who they're facing on Sunday in the World Cup final. It's France against Morocco today. And let's just run through the... Well, how rude of me. We've got Brian Daigle in the studio. How you doing, Brian?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's all good to spend the evening with you two and everyone that's watching. Looking forward to this, and Viva Morocco.
Viva Morocco.
Wow.
Let's run through the teams, starting with Morocco. A different formation for Morocco today. We've got Bono in goal, Hakimi and Mazraoui as the flying wing-backs, with El Yamik, Agurd and Saiss at the back. We've got Unahi and Amrabat in the middle, with Boufal and Ziyech and El Nesri up front. For France, it's pretty much the same, with Lloris in goal, Koundé, Varane, Konate and Hernandez in midfield. Fofana comes in for Rabiot and Chouameni in midfield. Dembele, Griezmann and Mbappe supporting Olivier Giroud up front. How are we expecting this game to go, guys?
Yeah, it's interesting, the change of formation, because, you know, it's worked so well for Morocco up until this point. They've defended so stoutly, conceded one goal the whole competition. So to come to the semi-final and then change it on that occasion is a very big call by the manager. I don't know whether Amala is injured. Is he? I'm just checking if he's on the bench or not. He doesn't seem to be on the bench. Oh, no, he is. Selim Amala. He started every game. So why they've changed it. One part of me thinks they're going ultra defensive, batten down the hatches, extra cover for the likes of Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele, Griezmann. You know, when they come through the wide areas, you're going to have another centre-back and a full-back now. But another part also makes me think that maybe they're more, maybe it's to get the front three more involved. And like you see with Spurs a lot of the time, when you drag the team out, it leaves a lot of space for that front three, and maybe that's their idea. And maybe they allowing the players like Ziyech, Boufal and Esri a bit more time, a bit more ability to get further up the field without the added pressure on them to always be defending like they have been the whole tournament. But it would be a risky strategy if they were doing that. So it's very, very peculiar why they've changed it, and it'll be interesting to see how it works out. Maybe it's just to spring a surprise on the French.
Do you think this work in their favour or against them?
I think against them. I think it'll work against them because I think changing your formation at this late stage, when you've had something that you've been really clearly rudimented in for so long throughout this tournament, to something maybe you're not as familiar with, is a big risk in my opinion. And I think that familiarity is a big thing which will cost them in my opinion, rather than maybe a big tactical error.
How do you see it going, Brian?
Well, first of all, if my memory serves me correctly, the one goal they did concede was against the mighty Canada.
It was, and an own goal.
So there we go. If there's one thing I can take from the Canadian performance, listen, I haven't been able to see a lot of the World Cup for reasons. But what I will say, when I've watched Morocco, and especially when I watched it with you before England on Saturday, their defensive display was just absolutely phenomenal and to be commended. And obviously they did it against Spain. They did it against Portugal, and now they've got to try and do it with, let's face it, an Mbappe that's on fire. So I think they have changed us to be a little bit more wary of his pace and how dynamic he is. But I think this could be a very, very interesting game. And we do know if Morocco do take the lead, they are going to be able to hold very, very tight in the defence. Is can they hold out for the entire 90?
They haven't had to come up against a Kylian Mbappe, though.
Exactly.
But we'll see what happens. I want to know your score predictions in the comment section. I want to know where you're watching from and who you're supporting today as well. But let's start with you guys. What is your score predictions? Go on, Brian.
Well, I predict after you started at Saturday that many Bono puns are going to come in from this goalkeeper. I'm going to go for 1-1 full time. My heart is saying Morocco are going to get it in extra time.
It's been ruled out.
But
late.
So they've gone to the same formation. They've gone back to the same formation.
No, they're not. They've put in another centre-back.
I think it's going to extra time.
Dari's come in. Wow.
But heart says Morocco, but head is
Score?
going to be France. 1-0 at the end, 3-1 at the end of extra time.
To France.
Heart, yes. Heart 2-1 Morocco, head 3-1 France, and I have
Who's going to overrule what?
My head is for one Simeon. My head is going to overrule my heart.
Oh,
so you're going France 3-1 after France 3-1 after extra time. Sim.
My heart says 0-0 and Morocco on penalties, but I just think France. I mean, how can I predict France not to go through in this game? I know Morocco have done unbelievably, but I think France, with their professionalism and their know-how, I'm going to go with 1-0 to France.
All right, we have kicked off, going from right to left. Morocco in their red tops and green shorts. France in their blue tops and white shorts. I'm going to go 2-0 to France today.
2-0.
2-0 to France.
Yeah.
But that must be a last-minute pullout by
Yeah, it was. It was.
That's a massive shame for him. I don't know whether it was in the warm-up or what, but he's been so good this tournament, Aged. We all know as well, the big problem with there is we all know Roman Saiss. We don't know how long he's going to last in this game because he's left the last 2 games early.
Yeah.
So
heavily
it's
strapped
big worries,
in the last
big
game.
worries for Morocco. But to be fair, whenever they've had any adversity from that point of view, injuries and stuff, they've come out fighting, and they finished the last game against Portugal with no Saiss and another injury as well.
Yeah.
I think Mazraoui went injured as well. He didn't start the game, Mazraoui, and they still kept a clean sheet.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Well, when I got it from Morocco, you were saying that 2 of their defenders hadn't made the starting 11, and then, like you said, there was a couple of injuries during it as well, didn't they? So their sub-defenders did
doing a fantastic job.
Exactly.
Oh, but here's
Amrabat trying
Amrabat.
to bundle his way through Koundé.
How massive Hugo Lloris bidding to get into his 2nd World Cup final. Obviously won the last one. But he will be, if they do get there, will be up against Messi and Argentina. And it feels like there is a sense of inevitability there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If Lloris does manage to get a 2nd World Cup, does that maybe change the conversation about his standing in terms of keepers in world football? Like, maybe not now, but maybe in history.
It has to, hasn't it? It most definitely has to. You can't, especially back-to-back World Cups as well. We've seen how hard it is to do that. And
captaining both times as well.
Yeah. I think on his when people look back in history, I don't think there's a lot of goalkeepers that can say they've done, or a lot of players, period, that have said they've won back-to-back World Cups. Let alone
who's won 2 World Cups in their career?
Brazil, exactly.
What player?
What player?
Has anyone won 2 World Cups?
The great Ronaldo did, but he didn't really play in the first one that he won in '94.
Right. Okay. Fair. R9 won it twice.
I watched that R9 documentary you recommended on BBC
So
iPlayer.
how good was that?
Absolutely outstanding.
How
Also
good was
watched
that?
yesterday the Luis Figo one on Netflix.
I haven't seen that one about
his transfer to Real Madrid. It's absolutely phenomenal.
And obviously, if France do win the World Cup, there'll be a host of loads of French players that had won it twice.
Yeah, of course. Pretty much the whole squad.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Kylian Mbappe at 23 has won 2 World Cups?
That would be mental.
It's just insane, isn't it?
Mental. Absolutely mental too. He needs to get out of PSG and join an elite team, like from a European elite league,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I agree. I think he's wasting his time in the French league at the moment. Someone like him is just born for better things.
You know, you look at Neymar. Who's done it in
Good tackle
Spain.
by Fofana, who's coming for Rabiot, by the way, who's out through illness.
Which Fofana is this? This is Yusuf
Fofana.
from Monaco, yeah.
What were you going to say, Brian?
I've completely forgotten.
Oh, lovely.
Good evening, Graham. Graham's in the chat.
Oh, big up, Graham.
Go on, Graham.
Big up, my man.
Tottenham are back soon. Looking forward to seeing you, Graham.
The next watch along I do will be
Tottenham watch along.
Boxing Day. The return of Tottenham.
Because of Boxing Day.
Here's Chouameni.
I miss.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Mbappe. At least Neymar went, but done it at Barcelona. And Messi now, you know what I mean, and Ramos and all these, they've done it at top European league. Whereas Mbappe has obviously just done Morocco and now PSG, but he definitely needs a big move.
In Monaco, not Morocco.
Did I say?
Yeah.
There we go. That's bluff number 1 by me.
I agree with you, but you can't. I mean, it's true that Mbappe probably does have to move out the French league. But the fact of the matter is, if he wins 2 World Cups, it won't matter if he's in the French league or not. You know what I mean? In terms of
it's not bad.
Where he's going to be in history.
It could be Moroccan players that are all saying they've won a World Cup on their CV.
That would be quite something. Oh, Ran! Griezmann's on the turn. He cuts it back. Mbappe.
Oh,
there's a shot. It's going to fall to Hernandez. It's
goal! 1-0 to France.
After 5 minutes. Oh my word!
Yeah.
Theo Hernandez has scored. Oh, what a shame for
Yeah.
Morocco! Within 5 minutes, it was absolute bedlam in that penalty area. It was knocking all over the place. Griezmann on the turn, pulled it back for Mbappe. His shot was blocked twice. It fell to Theo Hernandez on the left-hand side, and they've broken the deadlock. And that's the perfect start for France, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think game plan completely out the window now for Morocco.
Brilliant from
And I seriously fear for them now. I think this actually could go on to be a bit of a battering, to be honest.
This is if there's one thing that you did not want to happen, it would be this, because they've been great at defending a lead, but now they're going to have to
Can
try
they get back in the game against this French team? I don't know.
No, they have to get back in this game while also keeping it tight and not conceding any more goals.
Exactly.
It's going to be... I mean, it was already an impossible task, but this is the first time they've gone 1-0 down, I believe.
No, they went 1-0 down to Canada.
They didn't.
Oh,
They
sorry,
conceded,
my bad.
but they went 1-0
My
down.
bad.
They were 2-0 up, actually, in that game.
Oh, my bad. Shows how much I've watched.
So, not great
It depe-
for
Depends.
Morocco. What a really bad start for them. Look, it's only 1-0 after 5. I know it's 5 minutes in, but if they could maybe get it to half-time at only 1-0, you know, they'll take that and maybe they can refocus in the second half. But these are very key periods now for Morocco.
We'll have to
Yeah.
see with
Make
their
sure they
first-
don't-
It's
second.
poor defending from Morocco, uncharacteristic of what they've shown so far this tournament. Hopefully they don't get rocked by it too much, but it looks as though... Well, actually, they're all right there.
We're going to have to find out now if Lloris against England turns up, or a different Lloris turns up, because I'm sure they will be going for it. So
The thing is, Morocco don't have that quality that England
Yeah.
have to keep testing the goal, keep testing
They're
the
gonna
goal,
have to be
keep
clinical.
testing the goal.
And, you know, they don't have their first choice backline, and as well, then a new formation, which is maybe a bit unsettling for them. Which I don't know why you would change your formation. Maybe it's to protect the centre-backs who are injured. Maybe that's why you do it. But
what is the actual formation they're actually playing today?
3-4-3.
Okay.
here's Unahi. Takes on Dembele, does well, but his pass to Mazraoui
He's so
is
silky,
outplayed.
Unahi, isn't he? His movement on the ball, I love it. Such a top player.
There's Theo Hernandez within 5 minutes. Unlikely source to open the scoring. But you need that when a team is sitting back so deep. You need your defensive players to get involved and provide another option. Otherwise, it's too easy to be it's too easy to be frustrated. Amrabat's pass, good turn by Hakimi.
Here we go.
Hernandez. He's in space on the right hand side. But he's taken too long. And here's Ziyech. Is that a foul?
Foul,
Referee says
surely.
No. Fofana comes away
boy.
with it. Ziyech is still down. Here's Fofana. Mbappe on the left-hand side.
Mbappe.
He takes on Amrabat. He goes on the inside, pulls it back for Fofana. Here's Dembele, who lays it back for Griezmann. And France can just settle in possession now.
Pass Mbappe on the left-hand side.
What's that?
Haven't you heard that pass? Oh, I'll show it to you later.
I've just been watching Daniel Sturridge's
Oh, he's so funny, Daniel Sturridge. He's actually
Daniel
good.
Sturridge's videos.
He's quite
Mbappe,
funny, Sturridge.
Mbappe. Killy.
Oh, that's where he's singing it in New York or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's become a bit of an influencer now,
Yeah.
Daniel Sturridge.
He's so
great.
funny.
He's great.
He hasn't retired yet, Daniel Sturridge, has he?
Don't think so.
Pretty
but
much
he's
has, though,
just,
hasn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But-
maybe he's figuring out that his best way forward is YouTube.
Yeah.
He's going down the Mika Richards route. I have to say that Sturridge was incredible with Suarez.
Yeah, he
That
was.
partnership
SAS.
was devastating.
Yeah. Hugo. So Hugo, at the moment, Hugo against Cuti Romero in the final.
Yep.
It's frustrating though, like even the players that lose in the semi-final still going to come back pretty much the same time as the final players because of that bloody third to fourth place playoff. That means
Correct.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it is what it is. Won't make a big difference. Well,
Well, hopefully Luka Modric and Perisic, or especially Luka Modric, with it probably being his last international game, at least gets a third place.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, really, does it?
No, but if it's your last game ever, you wouldn't have wanted to be going out in a semi-final.
Yeah.
here's Unahi. Mazraoui back to
That's a good
Unahi. He's
ball.
in space, and here come Morocco. Is he going to go for it?
Oh, he
Unahi!
did.
Oh,
Oh!
good effort as well, and a good save by Lloris.
He palmed it out wide enough, didn't he?
Yeah, good at Unahi. He saw no other options. He thought, I'm going to go for this. And it's a decent effort as well.
Fair play.
But there's Lloris making his first save of the game.
But you know what? Since they've gone 1-0 down, they've played well. They're coming into the game a bit, Morocco.
Ziyech trying to win a corner. But Hernandez gets it down the line. Here's Amrabat does well. Yamik. Sorry, this is Yamik. The other was Dari on the ball. Unahi on the turn. Good turn to Boufal. Holds off Chouameni. Here's Ziyech now. Back to Boufal on the left-hand side. Is that a foul? Referee says no again. Oh, Boufal is fuming at the linesman. And France come away with it. Haven't given him anything, have they?
Nothing.
It's like the referee we had against France. Seems to be a thing. France
Oh, Dembele cuts inside Mazraoui
Apparently that
impressively.
ref might be taking the World Cup final.
What, the one that was the quarterfinal?
Oh, is that a foul by Hakimi? Referee says
You've
no.
got to be joking.
That's what I'm reading. I don't know if it's true or not, but those are the rumours at the moment.
Did you see that? There was a meme or a meme that was going. Someone said, I think people have got to understand the referee against England and France was brilliant, spellbinding, record-breaking, officially the first blind man to ever referee a game.
It's a good effort there by Unai. They're just showing it again. And Lloris,
Good save from Lloris.
he palms it away from El Nesri as well, which is important. But France, at the moment, they're not pushing too far wide. They're just allowing Morocco to get out the pitch and then winning it and springing on them at the moment. It's almost like they're playing Morocco at their own game a bit. Oh, Koundé gets past Amrabat and Chouameni to Griezmann. It's too easy for France at the moment. Here's Theo Hernandez on the left-hand side. Looking for options back to Fofana. Now Mbappe. Varane. And Morocco back in their shape. Varane.
It's going to be a long day for Morocco.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a moment from somewhere, but it's going to be very difficult against this French side.
I think I can guarantee that my prediction is not happening.
I think I can guarantee mine one isn't happening as well.
Oh yeah, you said. Oh no, you said draw until
I said 1-0 France. I said, oh, it's a foul on Griezmann. Referee says no. Free kick, not a free kick. Referee just says play on. And again playing on.
KPV in the comments says, for fuck's sake, Ben, you now have had a haircut as well. Sorry, KPV. I'll inform you next time I have a haircut.
I think you should do shorts. And
Oh, I'm about to give it away.
well, you've got a community section.
Oh,
Use it.
Just to inform KPV every
Just to
time we have
inform everyone
haircuts.
what you're doing everywhere. Going out for dinner now. This is where I'll be. The community wants to know.
Don't think community care, to be honest.
It's going to be Hakimi with a throw. He's looking for options. Short to El Nesri, and it's a dangerous ball. And Dembele is chasing down Yamik, and he bows with him, and he's very close to winning it, but Yamik just about holds him off. Here's Mazraoui. Here's Yamik. Unahi. He switches play.
I'll tell you what, you said against Portugal you were impressed with that. I mean, he is looking very good, isn't he?
He looks class.
He
Every
really
time
does.
I've seen him play this World Cup, he looks brilliant.
Ziyech to Saiss. Here is Yamik. Looking for options. Saiss now. Being very patient, the French, when it comes to closing Morocco down. They're just waiting. And here's Fofana, who gets... Here's a foul by Fofana this time.
And the referee finally blows his whistle.
Yeah, I think that's the first foul of the game.
First official foul of the game, anyway. Here's Hakim Ziyech.
He's going to use this opportunity to whip it into the box. It looks like Ziyech. It's near the halfway line, the ball, but he's going to go whip it into the penalty area. Maybe try and get us some second balls.
All right, here it comes. If they can find a goal and get back in this game, it's game on again.
Ziyech whips it in, and it's headed away by Fofana. And here's Theo Hernandez. And he goes long, looking for Dembele. It's a lovely ball. And
break off.
Dembele takes it into his stride brilliantly. Here is Dembele on the right-hand side.
Thought he miscontrolled
Yes,
that.
well,
for a
exactly
second.
what I thought. His first, to me, it looked like his first touch had let him down, but he certainly reacted to it well.
Ever since we all said no to Ousmane Dembele in that January, he's become like one of the best right wingers in the world.
Yeah.
But it was his attitude as well, wasn't it? It wasn't just his ability; it was his attitude.
He really knuckled down after that January window where he couldn't. No one really wanted him. They knew they could get him on a free in 6 months, and he really just knuckled down and played out of his skin for 6 months, pretty much.
Basically,
And
the
he
exact
continued
opposite of Delhi.
Oh, El Nesri looking to nip that in. Here's Varane, Koundé, and now Chouameni. To Fofana. To Theo Hernandez on the left. To Mbappe. His flick is good tackle, though, from Dari. And here's Amrabat away from Griezmann. Oh, good turn by Boufal.
Lovely.
And he turns on to Dembele. And he plays it to Ziyech. And his strike is poor on his right foot. In the box. Half an opening, though, for Morocco there.
Good opening.
Brilliant from Boufal.
He's looked superb.
This whole tournament, no?
Yeah.
Look at this from Boufal. Absolutely fantastic turn.
Well,
Holds off
that's on
Dembele. Into Ziyech. He had to shoot, really. But on his right foot, he's not strong on his right foot. And
it just shows they
wasn't a
can
great effort.
create it.
oh,
no.
Antoine oversized his head and Giroud's onto it. Olivier Giroud! Oh, into the post. Bloody hell. They got away with that, Morocco.
How'd you let the ball bounce over you like that?
Saiss did not look comfortable in that position, did he? Roman Saiss is very experienced. He just let it bounce over him and he couldn't catch up to him either. And when Giroud is sprinting away from you like that, that's got to be a red flag.
Well, to tell you the truth, they've got to be lucky that wasn't Kylian
And he
Mbappe.
nearly smashes it into the front
Absolutely.
post,
It
but
would have
it's
been done.
smacked off the outside of the post and a let off for Morocco. But Roman Saiss did not look comfortable there. And there'll surely be instruction, just run at Saiss.
Yeah, he doesn't look completely fit, does he?
No.
He's been taken off, what was it, in both games? Both of their last games.
Yeah.
When he got taken off in the last game, he was heavily strapped. You can see
He
that
stretched it off.
plastering.
He will stretch it off.
Stretch it off. And you can see that bit of strapping as well on his leg right now. So he's not fully fit. I mean, they're just trying to get him on the pitch. I mean, because he's their best defender and their captain.
And Aged's already pulled out early as well. It's like, I guess the way to go would be Saiss would have to come off maybe at half time and bring on Amala and go back to a 4-3-3. Might be something they're used to. They ended last game with Dari and Yamik and centre back anyway. So I guess they will have a bit of confidence they can play.
They're going to change him.
Not
Looks
yet.
like they are.
Oh yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah. Saiss is going to come off, it looks like. 18 minutes into the World Cup semi-final.
Are they warming someone up? Apparently they're saying that I think there might be a change. Here is Saiss. Yeah, looks like Amala. There you go. So they are going to go back to a 4-3-3.
It's a change of formation for Morocco incoming.
But here's Ziyech. Unahi.
Oh, he's been brilliant so far, Unahi.
Hakimi to Amrabat.
He's been the best player on the park, I reckon.
Here he is again, Unahi.
Oh,
Ziyech. Can he whip one in? He does to the back post. And Lloris is there to claim easy.
Catch him, not fist him.
Not
Or
punching.
shall I say yes?
You should probably say punching.
Yeah, I'll probably go punching, yeah. Do you know when you say it and you're like, what have I just said?
say
I'm like,
punching,
has that
yeah.
gone over people's heads? And then you corrected me.
It's Fofana.
Put it in my blooper reel.
Yeah.
Add it to the account.
the Daigle blooper reel.
Well, that's probably what that is in there. That's not the archive of Leafy Rats.
Koundé on the right-hand side. We're nearly halfway through the first half. Amala is stretched off and ready to come on. I think Roman Saiss's day is over. They can see I've put Mbappe very central right now. Maybe they're trying to take advantage of it while it's still an option. Here's Varane. To Giroud, flicks into Mbappe. Here's Griezmann. Oh, and Mbappe the foul off the ball. And it's going to be a free kick to Morocco. Foul on Yamik. He wants a yellow card, Yamik. He's not happy. They'll do
anything to get Mbappe carded today.
Roman Saiz's day is done.
Yeah, he signalled to the bench. Such a shame for Saiz. He's been brilliant so far this World Cup. Captain, he's led by example. He has ended up going off with injury zone the last 3 games, this time after 20 minutes.
Nah, I mean, hasn't looked right from the start, has he?
No.
Shame. And I'm sure he'll be absolutely gutted in this moment to be forced off, but what can he do?
Is what it is.
All right, at least change of formation for Morocco back to a 4-3-3. Here's Yamik to Dari. To Amrabat.
Love to see Morocco nick a goal before half-time. That would be brilliant.
Well, the good thing is, I like you. I thought once they went 1-0 down, it could have been open the floodgates, but they seem to have composed themselves.
Yeah, it's true.
When they get the opportunity, to be fair to Morocco, when they're getting the opportunity to play some football, they're doing some good stuff, but they just look so exposed at the moment at the back.
I thought this game would be France completely dominating the possession, but France just are happy just to let Morocco have the ball.
This Unahi guy is a class. He just wants the ball.
Oh.
He just wants the ball. As I say, you know what,
Commentators curse there.
I think for the rest of the game, I'm just going to do like miming.
You're taking over my rule of the commentators curse. Any time I say a player's bad, they somehow score in the next minute.
So when I say they're good, they go bad. When you say they're good, bad, they go good.
Yeah, pretty much. Big up Bobby K as well in the comments.
It's Bobby K. Big up my brother.
Go on, Bobby.
Can't believe he's going to be over here in a few weeks with the kids.
Yeah.
It's going to be very weird seeing Bobby K in this country.
North London derby coming up soon.
Here's Yamik. He's looking for options. And he's giving it to Ziyech. And Ziyech can turn, and Hakimi's in space. He's got space on the right-hand side, Hakimi. Can he take on Hernandez? He passes it off to Boufal. Boufal down the line to Amalo, who's just come on. Here is Hakimi. And now Boufal. Amala 1-2, looking for Boufal. Hakimi's there. Referee blows up for a foul by Boufal. Hakimi's not happy with it. There, nice flick. Boufal trying to get rounds, but yeah, he's tapped him on the foot, and that is a foul these days, so foul. Rafael Varane. To Konate, who's also come in for this game with the injury to Upamecano. Goes back to Hugo Lloris. And this game's got very tight after a fairly opening, maybe more open than people expected. But
yeah, I think the Moroccan setup had something to do with that. They just didn't seem that comfortable in that formation. But after France scored, they actually looked much better.
Oh, Mbappe trying to get in. Here's Giroud. Fofana. And away by Hakimi. He's trying to play his way out of trouble. He gives it to Yamik, who goes back to Bono. Oh, he takes a touch and plays it short to Dari, and they just about get away with it, Morocco, and they're up the pitch. But it's given away to Konate, who's been tackled by Amala. And Ziyech had a foul by Konate and a free kick to Morocco on the halfway line. And he's giving Konate a talking to. Could have been a breakaway there for Morocco if things went their way. Yeah, it's a definite foul. They're still, they're doing themselves all right, but you just know if it does go to, if there is a second goal for France, then it's you're getting to scary territory. Right now, though, they're well in the game. They just need to find a moment. It's going to be very difficult against his French side.
It's a weird tactic from France, though. I thought they would have just kept possession and gone for the throats of the Moroccans today, especially after that early first goal. They're kind of just inviting Morocco onto them.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of not pressing too high up the pitch at the moment. Here is Amrabat. Can he take on Giroud? Giroud's trying to win the tackle there. Here's Yamik to Unahi. It's a good ball. Dembele with a foul. Maybe Mazraoui with a good ball.
Go on,
to
go
Amrabat
Morocco.
in space. He gives it to Amala. He goes inside to Hakimi, who has a go and is blocked. And Mbappe with a chance for a breakaway. And he breaks past one player. Oh, he's actually giving it away.
Oh, look at that.
It's a foul by Dembele. And is that a yellow card? He's going to have a talking to.
Such brilliant.
He said 2 times. He said he's had 2 fouls. He said one more foul for Dembele. He's going to be booked, he said. Unahi with a brilliant block there. Brilliant flick, sorry. Mbappe, though, had a big chance there on a breakaway. Kind of screwed that up.
Poor back heel. And then Unahi showed him out to back heel.
Exactly. Here's Hakimi. Ziyech inside to Hakimi. Back to Ziyech.
Oh,
It's good
well
play
played.
from Ziyech past Hernandez on the right-hand side, but Hernandez can't with him, but Buffon is a penalty. It's a
got
free
the
kick
ball.
to France. And Buffon's going to be booked here.
Really?
Yeah, yellow card for Buffon.
Oh, Buffon wants to fight him.
It really did look like that, didn't he? Really did look like a
Oh,
charging
Theo
ball.
Hernandez looks really hurt here.
Oh, it's a shin on shin.
I don't know if that's a foul, though.
Exactly. I don't see how you can call that a foul.
It's just a coming together. Really. Is that really a foul and a booking?
I don't think so.
Bit harsh on Buffon, I thought, but he's on a booking now, and yeah, Theo Hernandez is still down.
Is there anyone on both teams on a 1 yellow card away from missing the final?
They all got scrapped.
They get scrapped after the quarters.
Oh, do they? Show didn't do that in Italia 90.
Yeah, that's why they did it for things like that.
And Gaza would have taken a penalty, and then God knows who knows.
Ricky in the comments says Dembele deserved a yellow more.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think he's bang on the money.
We are 27 minutes gone. 1-0 to France here. Morocco, they are creeping into the game, but still no real chances apart from that shot from distance where Hugo Lloris made a really good one-handed save.
Ziyech.
Yeah, they had a couple of openings, but
Yeah.
nothing serious at the moment. It's been quite cagey last few minutes. They need to really start testing Lloris a bit more. Get Ziyech in positions where you can shoot. It's difficult at the moment, though. France are very solid defensively.
Yep.
Here is Koundé. Can he Tchouameni turn? Here's Fofana, Tchouameni. Konate to Koundé. Good ball, and Griezmann, looks for the turn on Mazraoui, but he
Let's
wins
go.
it, and Buffon can attack the space. He beats
Ooh.
Griezmann, and he actually gives it away to Giroud. It was a promising counter-attack, and now France on the attack, and Amala bundles over Giroud. Free kick to France.
Yeah. And that's more of a booking than than the Buffon one. If France get the next goal is so vitally important for both teams. If France get the next goal, I don't see a way back. How many have they scored the whole tournament? Have they got 2 in a game, apart from against Canada?
In Morocco?
That's
No,
Morocco,
I don't
didn't
believe so.
Yeah, they scored 2 against Belgium.
Oh yes, they did. 2 in stoppage time they scored, I think, or they scored 1 in stoppage time.
Yeah, 73 and 92.
Here's Amala. Oh, good
Oh.
flick. And good
Oh.
pass into Unahi. And he's actually got support here.
Play it.
He plays it to Ziyech on the right-hand side. What can he do? He cuts inside on his left peg. He's looking for the shot, but can't find it. He's Mazraoui. And the space is gone now. But here's Buffon on the left-hand side. Takes on Koundé. Goes on the inside. Oh, brilliant from Buffon. And Mazraoui cuts it back. And Unahi's shot, but it's offside against Mazraoui.
I'll tell you one thing. With Ziyech trying to cut it on his left foot, Hugo Lloris is fully aware of what that left foot could do. Do you remember that goal he scored against us last season?
Yeah, he's
In
one
the
offside.
2-0? When he cut in and he just
Yeah,
absolute top bins.
yeah. They're finding little bits of quality, but it's very difficult at the moment. The French are so well organised at the back.
Yeah, they're finding it hard to make the right decisions in the final third. But hopefully a moment of magic will come. They've got a couple of players that can provide that, but do they have enough?
Mazraoui down the line. Here's Chouameni. Unahi just about keeps possession. Here's Yamik. Amrabat. He now has space to run into. And a good ball as well to Amala. And Amala in behind El Nesri, but it's good defending by Konate. And he can see it. He can see it away. But Hakimi can't keep it in. I think the substitution has helped Morocco, to be honest. I think it's given Amrabat a few more options to play with.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were doing well even with the previous formation after the goal.
I thought Amrabat was getting caught too many times before that sub. But it seemed to have helped him, this sub.
Let's see how it progresses. Still unable to really create too much.
Oh,
That's a foul.
Hakimi fouled by Mbappe.
Hard worker says Fofana is the player of the game so far. He is playing well.
He is playing well as well. I have to give him credit. Oh, it's Hernandez has won it, and here's Mbappe in behind on the left-hand side. A foul off the ball on Hernandez as Mbappe cuts inside. Here's Chouameni's shot, blocked by Giroud. And away, an offside flag is up because it hit Giroud. And that'll be frustrating for Chouameni.
Very.
That was heading on target. Is there a yellow card for a foul on Hernandez off the ball? Referee, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he remembers who fouled him.
That's a good point.
Oh,
That's a bad one.
That's a definite yellow from
Studs in
Dari.
the ankle there. Look at
That's
that.
a bit.
Dari.
You know what? That's a debatable red.
He's had a couple of bad ones, hasn't he, Dari?
That's a debatable red.
Oh, that's poor.
He's lucky he's not been punished for that.
Very
lucky. Unahi, though, to Amala. That's poor
poor
from him. Looking for Amrabat and Dembele to Griezmann. They've picked up France and looking to break on Morocco. Here is Griezmann. He's got 4 men around him. What can he do? He whips in a cross and he's going to win a corner, is he? He is, I think.
Yep.
Corner, first corner of the game, I believe.
Yeah.
After 33 minutes.
Yeah, it is the first corner.
Just try to think, when we were playing those games about countries that what country was Naybet from?
Morocco.
Okay, so why when did we do that? Was I here? Okay.
I don't know if you were here when we did
Yeah,
the
that
Moroccan one, but it was Naybet and Tarabt.
Yep. There we go. I don't know. It just came to my head right now.
Yeah. Nuruddin Naybet. Moroccan legend.
Commentator
mate.
just said that Ousmane Dembele is
Love that
married
he's got
to
to
a
go against the
Moroccan
filth.
TikTok influencer.
Oh, really?
Here's Griezmann's corner, flicked on by Giroud, and over the bar by Fofana, that is.
So would you reckon his wife's been telling him in the build-up to this game?
Better do what's right.
It's either me or your country. But big up to all 332 people in the chat with us. Only 50 likes though, so please scroll down, smash that like button. And if you're new around here, do scroll down and smash that subscribe button as well. We have brought you pretty much watch-alongs for more or less every single game of this World Cup. And this is the second from last. We're going the final on Sunday. I don't think we will be doing the game on Saturday though.
The third, fourth place player. Here's Unahi.
You can do it if you want, Brian.
Amala.
Do you know what? You get someone else, and maybe.
Oh, Chouameni's breaking. Oh, Ziyech tries to take him out, but Mbappe in behind. Pass the keeper, Yamik off the line.
You just saw the pure.
Oh, but Giroud! Oh, what a miss!
Wow, what
It played back into him by Chouameni. Giroud with a free shot around 12 yards out. Just had to get it on target, and he missed.
Unbelievable. Two proper massive chances.
Look at Mbappe go.
Mbappe in behind, past the keeper, not enough power on it. Yamik can clear. Chouameni back into Giroud. You put your house on him scoring from there, Giroud.
Literally.
And he's put it wide. And are they going to be made to pay for those missed chances, or is there going to be more coming?
More coming. For sure.
Should have been 2-0 to France. Big opportunities missed there.
Mbappe has the beating of each one of those defenders.
Easily. When he turns the afterburners on, there's no one.
You can't stop him.
I think the only one that could catch you is
Bono!
Is
Nearly in trouble. Yamik has it.
Yeah.
Even Kyle Walker looks slow next to him.
Yeah, and that's it.
Mazraoui to El Nesri. He tries to dummy, but it doesn't come off. And here's Chouameni to Griezmann. Amrabat. Is that going to be yellow? Referee says not yet. Quite lenient with his cards, this ref, compared to other refs.
What have you both thought of Griezmann in this deeper position?
I really like him.
Brilliant, I think.
Yeah.
He's adapted his game to it well, hasn't he?
I think he's doing a brilliant job for Deschamps. I mean, it does take away a bit from his attacking ability, but I feel like that's been diminishing a bit anyway. So you might as well just allow him to adapt in his own way, and that's what he's doing.
Oh, there's a Spurs shirt. Spurs shirt in the crowd.
Which Spurs? I didn't see it.
It was the last season's home shirt. Or 2 seasons ago or last season.
I thought you were going to say the away.
It's the one with the blue things and with the yellow trim.
Yeah.
I think that's 2 seasons ago now.
Yeah, under Mourinho.
Yeah.
Chouameni.
Yeah, that's it. The one Gareth Bell wore, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here is Konate. Varane. Koundé on the right-hand side. He's being pressed by Boufal. And they can come away with it. France, though, in control of this game as we stand. Morocco have made a good account of themselves, but it's been just... The level's been too difficult at the moment. But you never know if they can get something. Oh, it's given away by Amala. Here's Chouameni. Fofana. Konate. And back to Lloris. Varane. Goes long. Looking for Mbappe over the top. Good defending by Yamik. And Amala's flick isn't great. So it's Unahi's flick, actually. And here he is, Unahi. Gets past Griezmann. And his pass is intercepted. And it's going to be a... Morocco still have it. Morocco ball. Amrabat's pass. Good ball. Actually, it's not. It's a bit of a loose ball. And Hernandez picks it up. Here's Mbappe now. On the left-hand side. Griezmann. Chouameni. And it's back to Koundé. Here's Dembele in behind to Griezmann on the right-hand side. He's in the box. Griezmann. Oh, great tackle by Yamik. Brilliant challenge. Had to time that well, didn't he?
Oh, it's definitely a penalty. That's the art of the sliding tackle in the box seems to have gone away.
Lovely tackle.
And it's great to see when it does go off. But I saw, talking of defending, I saw Matt Doherty was on the score sheet again today for Tottenham.
Yeah. 3 goals in 2 games.
There you go. Put him up front.
The wing back we've all been waiting for.
Mate, do you know what? I don't know if you guys will remember, but there used to be a player back in the day at Sheffield Wednesday called Paul Warhurst, who was a defender. And that they were so desperate for strikers, they put him up front, and he became a phenomenal striker.
Oh, really?
And went to Blackburn Rovers, and was banging in goals for Sheffield Wednesday. Maybe that's what we need to do with Doherty.
Griezmann's corner and a near post flick by Varane, but just wide.
Wonder if anyone in the comments remember Paul Warhurst from Sheffield Wednesday.
What era are we talking about?
We're talking
90s?
early 90s.
Yeah.
Like
I
Jack
do,
Walker.
I do kind of think the name. I mean, I recognise the name, but I just can't put a picture to the name, a face to the name.
He was incredible up front. Well, it happened with Chris Sutton. Chris Sutton started as a defender.
Did he?
Yeah,
For who?
for Norwich.
It was like that. Dion Dublin went into defence later on in his career, though.
Started off at Cambridge.
What about the old Ginger Pele?
Oh, mate. now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Gary, was he better in defence or striker?
He's better on the bench.
Better not in the squad at all, to be fair.
Yeah. Was a nice guy, though. Has to be said. Whenever I met him, was a really nice
Oh, you
guy.
met him a few times, did you?
Yeah. Once, a couple of times outside the West Stand when you used to wait for the players coming out. And then one day when I was working in the city for Cecil G, next to us there was another part of Moss Bros, which was like the Savoy Tailors Guild, where they did all the dinner suits. And one of the guys told me to come in, and downstairs was all the Spurs players getting fitted with tuxes for their Christmas do. So I got to meet all of them.
Not for a cup final.
No. It was tuxedos for a Christmas party.
Koundé to Dembele. Is he going to keep it in? I don't think so. It's going to be a goal kick to Morocco. And if they can just keep it to 1-0 before the break, they're getting a bit of encouragement from that.
Yeah, you never know at 1-0. Anything can happen.
Morocco on the ball, though. Yamik looking for options, and he's looking at Amala, and he goes for Amala.
Just feels like at the flick of a switch, though, France can just turn it on and get a goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like this game.
Mazraoui goes long, looking for El Nesri as well over his head, and Lloris has it.
I don't think you're going to get any joy that way with the French defence, really, are you?
Not going long, direct. When you got El Nesri, you got to try it a few times, but yeah, they're very big and powerful, the back, Varane and Konate.
And if you're going to go for it, it needs to be a lot more
accurate than that.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Chouameni. Here's Konate. He's looking to play through the lines. Good inception by Ziyech.
Keep it in.
And he keeps it. Can he keep possession? He's being challenged, and he's always given a poor ball to Griezmann. But Boufal wins the ball, but Chouameni's there to get clear. Here's Mazraoui. Oh, he tries to take him off Dembele. He just about gets away with it. Here's Amala. Amrabat. He goes long. It's a good ball this time to Hakimi. Here is Hakimi on the right-hand side. He's got Ziyech ahead of him. He goes inside to Nahi. And in behind to Hakimi again. And can he win a corner? Yeah, he has.
Tackle again. A great sliding tackle.
Great ball from Unahi there.
It was.
Really good ball in behind.
Simeon, where did you say this Unahi was?
Angers.
In what division?
In France.
Okay. He's got to be looked at.
He's got a market value of 3.5 million.
Oh my God! If there's something, I know someone. I know someone that will be who will be absolutely. He'll still try and get a better deal.
Well, corner
he
to
won't
Morocco.
actually go for 3.5 though.
No,
Even at 10 million is a steal.
Yeah, he's been very, very impressive. What I've seen of him.
If they're going to get opportunities, it should be from these kind of situations. Morocco. Ziyech to deliver. They've got the men in there, Morocco. He delivers decent. Oh! Dari with a flicker. Overhead kick on the post. Hakimi lays it off. Oh, my word.
Oh, what a chance.
I think the original header was
Yamik.
going in.
That was Yamik.
I think the original header was going in as well if it hadn't been defended. I think this flick on is going in.
I saw him lining this
Headed
up.
away
I'm
by
like,
Giroud.
no way.
Yamik. Oh, my
what
word.
a
That would
hit.
have been one of the goal of the tournament. Yamik, from the edge of the area, Goes for an overhead kick. He's the centre. It's a save, is it?
No,
Save, I thought.
Is it? I think.
I thought it hit the post, but maybe
I
it's
think it's
saved
the
by
post.
Lloris. Let me see this again. Oh,
No,
I
it's
think a
hit
bit
the
of
post.
both.
Hit the post.
I think it hit a bit of both. I think it was glove and post. Oh, and it was away. It nearly fell down Nesri as well. That would have been what a moment that would have been if that one went in the back of the net. But that just goes to show that that as long as it's 1-0, Morocco are in this game.
Maybe that will wake France up a little bit now, but it is nearly half time. Last 10 seconds of the 45. How many stoppages you guys reckon?
Maybe 4, maybe 3.
Yeah, I was thinking 3.
Yeah. I'll just say 5.
Oh, Hakimi dribbled to Unahi.
just so we're not all the same.
Unahi's being
Actually,
seen
should've
out
gone lower
though. Can he get there ahead of Konate? He's won it. Ziyech won another corner.
Corner.
Morocco ending this strongly.
Corner to Morocco again. 3 minutes added on.
So close.
And the belief is growing. The crowd are getting louder now. Well.
3 different hats.
Unbelievable this. Oh, that was that guy again. I can't believe that guy
that
is in
guy?
every single
Yeah.
video, every single game. Bit like that English fan as well have you seen like they found like videos of him in like Man United Cup final
In a French game.
last
It was
World
French,
Cup
yeah,
French game,
yeah,
like they
it's
found him in
unbelievable.
every game.
It's mad. Ziyech though in there. Lloris
Oh,
comes and he drops
dropped-
it, but he's got it in the second attempt.
Do you reckon it's actually him? Is it actually him in every single game? That guy?
I think so.
Like how
looks
is he in
like
every game? And how does he get on TV every single
I
time?
don't know. It's mad. I don't know who that guy is.
Like the last 3 World Cups or something, they found him in.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? It's been at 3 World
Yeah.
Cups. Oh, wow.
And he was at a FA Cup final with Man United.
Yeah.
Referees.
Pictured on TV in every one of those.
I'm sure you know the book Where's Wally? They probably have it with the cameraman flying him. The first cameraman.
Oh, here
flying
come
him.
Morocco again. Is there going to be 90 seconds for the half? Is there another chance to get forward here? Ziyech takes on Hakimi.
ball.
Hakimi in the box. Konate away, and it's going to be a throw. Is there one more chance to deliver this in the box? Should be. Hakimi. They're looking for support. Here is Boufal. Holds off Fafana. He wants a free kick and he gets it. And it's going to be another
Last
chance to whip
chance.
this one in. He wants a
card.
yellow for Hernandez. Referee says no.
I don't like it when the players do that. I really don't.
Whatever happened to like they had this rule? No, if a player does that they would get
Yeah.
booked themselves.
Well, this should be the last chance of the half. Ziyech to whip it in. He's had a couple of good deliveries already now, Ziyech. He needs a delivery of a lifetime. Left free kick from the left-hand side. He's going to swing it in. It's decent delivery.
Oh!
Lloris is there to punch it away, and it falls to Amrabat. And he's been fouled by Mbappe. It's another free kick to Morocco, and one more chance maybe to swing it in again.
It was a very good delivery, that cross just before.
He's saying
the
it
set
should be.
piece.
I mean, Mbappe's a bit lucky, maybe. He was a pullback, potentially. Oh, is there a penalty shout here? From Chouameni on Amala? Don't think I'm going to give it. Ziyech again. This will be the last chance of the half. He goes for nearly a clever
Great
one.
idea.
And that was the last kick of the half. It is half time. France 1-0 up against Morocco here in what has been a pretty interesting game so far. 5 minutes in, Theo Hernandez put France 1-0 up, and you were worried for Morocco at that point, but they settled. Although France have definitely had opportunities to make it to 2 and 3, they haven't taken them, and Morocco have definitely been in periods very much in this game, and they've definitely made a good account of themselves today.
Yeah,
so
they
far.
have. But I feel like France have got so many more gears to go up in this game if they wanted to, and I think that they're playing within themselves a little bit, even though they have created quite a few chances where they could go on and score. I feel like I said in the first half, that it feels like they can just flick a switch and just go all guns blazing and just put this Moroccan team to bed, which I'm surprised they haven't done, because this game could be all but over if they did do that. But obviously Morocco are still well within this game, and the more France keep playing like this, I think the more Morocco might grow in kind of belief that they can get something out of this game. But at the moment, it's anyone's game, I believe.
I think France are in control at the moment. It feels as though they've got Morocco under control, although I do think the substitution helped Morocco. They started the game in a back three, and I did feel like they were really struggling to play through the middle. I thought Amrabat was... I thought Onahi was getting some joy, but I thought Amrabat was really being hampered. And I felt like they had too much protection for Saiss. They've now brought on Amala, made it into a midfield three, and now Amrabat, Unahi and Amala are really doing well in that midfield, and they're really actually going toe-to-toe with France and getting some joy. They're actually getting into decent positions. They're getting to the final third more often than they were before. The quality, though, hasn't really been there when they get to the final third. Unfortunately, the deliveries into the penalty area, apart from those late set pieces, haven't been dangerous enough. They had one shot on goal from Unahi, which, other than that, haven't really been able to test or get into many other shooting positions, to be honest. But they did have that one moment from the corner where Yamik has an overhead kick from near the edge of the area, does hit the post, and that was definitely a warning sign that as long as it's 1-0, you know, there's anything can happen now. That one piece of magic, you never know what can happen in a game of football, especially in a semi-final when games are won and lost on fine margins. As long as it's 1-0, the game is still very much open. But France have missed a host of opportunities. Let's not forget that. Mbappe got in behind and was cleared off the line. Giroud had a brilliant opportunity.
Enough, France.
Yeah, they had an opportunity from a corner, which was wide. So.
They've had 10 attempts, only one on target, France.
They have to be careful about missing these opportunities, because it might come back to bite them if they miss too many more. You get the feeling there's going to be more opportunities to come for them, and I do feel like they are fairly comfortable with Morocco at the moment. But if Morocco do get an equaliser, it just changes the game completely again.
Yeah, it does. It does. But we'll have to see how it kind of unravels in that second half. But I feel one more goal for France and it's probably game over, to be honest. And I do think that goal will come. And I think my prediction is not looking too bad here, 2-0 to France.
Yeah, it's looking decent. It's looking decent.
How are you feeling first half went?
I think the first half was a good half. Obviously, France showed their quality moments. But obviously that first goal was... heartache for Morocco and exactly against the game plan I'm sure they would have had. But Morocco have looked good going forward. It's just that final decision again, which has happened with so many teams getting into those positions, hasn't been the problem. It's just that final moment and that final decision. But they certainly ended the first half the strongest, didn't they? So maybe they can continue that. Listen, I think if someone had said to Moroccans 1-0 and the team 1-0 at half-time against France in the World Cup semi-final, they'd have bitten your hand off, wouldn't they? So there's still hope.
Yeah, it's unbelievable for them just to be here, to be honest.
But they're doing what they are. Look, they are putting a good account of themselves today.
Oh, 100%.
I think I think especially since the substitution, I think the way they've moved the ball through the midfield has been impressive.
And let's be honest,
with Unahi.
The goal that they conceded was due to because of Roman Saiss's injury.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wasn't injured, I don't think that's getting past him. But let's be honest as well that France have had a lot of opportunities. They just have not been clinical enough today. And I think if they put away most of those chances on a normal day, and this game's probably out of sight already.
You know what? You got to look at this as well when we're talking about with what Morocco have achieved. I remember watching England come home from Italia 90, and you see these teams when they go back as semi-finalists and they've lost, or finalists, they go back to like heroes' welcomes from their nations. I don't think these Moroccan players have an idea of the greeting they're going to get when they get back. They will go down, not just in history of Morocco, but in history of Africa as being the first semi-finalists. So each one of them can hold their heads high and be absolutely delighted with what they've achieved for their country and their continent.
Well, the game ain't over yet, so
Correct.
maybe there's another twist in the tail in this game. But what's the story with SofaScore?
All right, let's get the ratings up. Let's start with the French. Who is the best player at the first half for France?
Best player for France. I'm gonna go for the goal scorer, Theo Hernandez.
I'm going to go Griezmann.
It was Teo Hernandez.
Come on.
Teo Hernandez, 7.8. Griezmann, 6.7 at the moment. Who do you reckon the worst is?
For France. You know who I think has actually been poor?
Who?
Kili. I think he's been poor.
So you're going to go with him?
Just because I can't think of one that's been worse, yeah.
Yeah, we'll both go with Kili.
It is Kylian Mbappe.
Kylian.
Yeah, 6.1.
Wow.
He's been their worst player statistically, apparently. Hasn't been particularly great in that first half. Morocco, who's the best player so far?
I've got
Unahi.
Yeah, I've got to.
It's actually Yamik, it says here.
Oh, Yamik.
Yamik, who has been brilliant, to be fair. Hit the post, had some really
true.
good challenges.
Where is
Cleared off the line as well.
True. Where's Unahi?
Unahi is second,
Oh, second.
7.1. And who's the worst?
It's got to be Sice.
Sice.
Well, yeah,
For no fault of his
size.
own.
It's not Sice.
It's not
It's
size.
actually Ziyech.
Oh, I was going to say him, actually.
5.9.
What did Ziyech get before he went off?
5.9. Sice got 6.4. Second worst is Mazrouai with 6.1. Who hasn't been particularly great. If you're looking at France, furthest player forward, who do you reckon it is?
Giroud.
Yes.
It's actually Mbappe. It says
Mbappe.
here. Kylian. And for Morocco,
Furthest forward for Morocco is
Ziyech.
furthest forward for Morocco. Probably Ziyech, yeah.
says here that it's Boufal.
Boufal.
Sofiane Boufal. Well, they're pretty level, him and Ziyech, to be fair. Slightly Boufal, I think.
Where's Hakimi in that?
Hakimi is near Ziyech.
Yeah, thought so.
it's near Ziyech. And actually, El Nesri is like in the centre circle, which is interesting. Low player involvement. He hasn't really got involved at the moment. But in terms of the stats in general, XG at the moment 1.19 for France, 0.16 for Morocco, 9 shots to 5, 2 shots on target each, 4 shots off target for France. When it comes to big chances missed, obviously France missed one, Morocco yet to have one. Passes though, here's interesting. 204 passes in that first half for France, 261.
Yeah, I know. I was
For Morocco.
noticing that throughout the first half, and I was saying it like I didn't understand why France are just letting Morocco have the ball for the majority of that half. Of large periods of that game, France were the ones sitting back, and Morocco were the ones on the ball, trying to pass it around. You know, with not too much success going forward, but they were the ones that were dominating possession at times.
They were. And they were playing well.
I'm so happy this is Channel 1, and there's no snake advert.
Tackles though, 13 tackles for France, only 6 for Morocco. So
Oh, it's breaking news, so something happened. Oh no, they're arriving back home.
Arriving back home to a hero's welcome at Heathrow.
Yeah, freezing cold. Absolutely freezing cold.
It's a great looking stadium, that, isn't it? The Al Bayt Stadium.
It is.
what's this? No, someone I think.
Right, not long to go till the second half starts.
About 6 minutes to go until the break. I've done my. Did you do a bet, mate?
I did do a bet, mate, but I did it like ages ago, so I didn't know the lineups. And
how is this guy? Gary Dock again. Is
he's
top.
class.
Unbelievable. Who's he got on his team? Chouameni, Fofana, Hernandez. Oh, he's got Hernandez vice captain. Wow. I've got Hernandez in my team, but not vice.
Yeah, me too. I got Bono in goal, Hernandez, Hakimi at the back, Ziyech and Amrabat in midfield, and Giroud and Mbappe up front. Captain Giroud, vice captain Mbappe.
I got Bono, Hernandez, Konate, Amrabat, Ziyech, and Mbappe and Griezmann.
You two have got Bono, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
See
what I did there?
Very good.
I got the first one in.
Oh, but looking ahead in the second half, how do Morocco get back in this? Is there any way back in this for them, or is it just a case of sticking in the game and hoping that a moment from a set piece or something comes their way?
I think that's the way for them. They need to keep it tight. Don't let France get the next goal, basically,
Yep.
and hopefully just try and find a way to nick just one goal. And I think there are chances for them if they want to nick just one goal, but I think 2 goals will be a stretch too far for them.
I think it's when do they decide that they go for it, because obviously if they try and do it straight from
Has
the
to be
first
last
half,
10 minutes.
Exactly. But it's the 10 minutes. That's the thing. When it gets to 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes. It's 15. That's the. how long they can keep it just at 1-4, I think is going to reflect on how or when they go for it. Because if it gets to 10, 15 minutes, you might as well go for it, isn't it? You're not going to have this opportunity maybe ever again.
But you get also with France, it's like, unlike someone like Brazil, that like they're not scared to be very pragmatic, and they've done it before. They've been criticised sometimes for being too defensive, but they don't care. Like they're more than prepared to get men behind the ball and see out a result and be very, very resolute. And that's maybe the difference between them and like other nations who have their attacking talent. And that's what makes me worry about for Morocco in this game. That when it gets to a point where even if France are a goal up, even with 10 minutes to go, they can get into that mode where they're just very pragmatic, and then they're super tough to play against. Because right now they're still a bit open, looking to get their second goal. But once if they do get the second goal, or if it enters the last 10 minutes and it's still 1-0 to them, it's going to be difficult for Morocco.
Yeah, it is going to be difficult for Morocco, but it's only 1-0 right now, and at 1-0 anything can happen. So if Morocco do get the next goal, then could be in for something really interesting in this game. But if France get the next goal, like I said, it's probably game, set and match.
Yeah, I agree. But we are 3 minutes away from the second half starting at the moment. Let us know in the comment section below what your predictions for the second half are going to be. What are your score predictions? Let us know and we'll react to them and see what happens.
Still sticking with your predictions, guys?
I did say 1-1 and then extra time, so it's not as bad as I thought. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with it.
I'm sticking with mine as well. 2-0 to France. I think that looks
1-0.
Yeah, it looks pretty likely, that scoreline.
Like I said, that now my heart's overruled in my head.
Jude here says, Ben, are we serious on Rabiot transfer?
Let me just call Levy and ask him.
And
please call him.
He also says Brian ain't complaining about Lloris today, so that's great.
Didn't complain about Lloris against England either.
No, I was because he was being so damn good. Listen, I have my thing with Lloris. It's his back. Whenever he's on the ball when we play from the back, he's just a constant worry for me and has been for a few years. All right, it doesn't help with the central defence that he's got. Doesn't really help. He is a great goalkeeper. I just think he's coming to his... we need to start that search for the
He's had a great tournament there, hasn't he?
No, he has. Fair play. And like you said, he's got a very, very good defence in front of him.
It does make a difference.
It makes a shoot. Listen, we weren't talking... Or I certainly wasn't talking about Hugo like this when he had Jan and Toby in their prime. Far from it.
A lot of people on Twitter saying that challenge by Hernandez, which got Boufal booked, should have been a penalty to Morocco. A lot of people saying, and it should have been a yellow card the other way. But I
didn't think it was a foul. It wasn't a foul off for Boufal, that's for sure.
That's what a lot of people on Twitter are complaining about. And Lloris coming in for a lot of praise for the save from Yamik's overhead kick as well. At the moment, we're about a minute away, I think, from the second half. Let's see what happens.
Anything Spurs related happened today?
Well, we did a Tottenham update before, so if you want to go have a look at that.
No spoilers.
No
spoilers, Brian.
Spurs did play a friendly
your own
today.
time, Brian.
Spurs played a friendly today against Peterborough under 21s.
Oh, come on. And what was the score?
3-1 to Spurs.
Okay.
I think Doherty scored, Brian Hill scored, and Harvey White scored.
Go on, Harvey. Did Alfie get on the pitch?
Alfie, yeah, he did for the last 10 minutes.
And Yves Bissouma missed a penalty.
Against Peterborough under 21s.
All right, here we are. The teams are out and the second half is about to get underway. We are 45 minutes away from knowing what the World Cup final is going to be on Sunday and who Messi will be up against. But it's still a big 45 minutes to go. So, Moroccan substitution. Mazraoui off. Mazraoui off for, I'm guessing, Atiatala. Yeah, Atiatala is on. So Mazraoui off at the start of the second half, which is a shame for him. And Atiatala is on.
All right. Come on, the Moroccans. Let's see what you're made of.
Okay, so big shame for him, Mazraoui, but he was an injury out, so it was he did well apparently to last 45 minutes. Didn't look great though in those 45 minutes, did he?
Well, worst rated, wasn't he? Or second worst rated
worst
in
rated.
Sofa score.
These injuries have been creeping in the World Cup the whole time, haven't they? There's some big doubts of players going back home to their respective clubs.
Yeah.
And then obviously the news broke yesterday and you didn't up down it with good old Richarlison. It's not good.
Yeah, he's been missing a few weeks, so that's not great.
Yeah.
So Tiatala has come on for
Just when
left
Kane
back.
might need it most as well.
Exactly.
I
But
guess
then could you put Son up top and then play Perisic on
you
the left up
can.
top, where he's been
You
doing very
can,
well
but
for
you know, you
Croatia?
feel like with Kane, just the best remedy is just minutes on the pitch, isn't it?
I can't wait for when you go, and I think I am doing the watch along when it's Aston Villa. That home game, it will be full of the Harry Kane chants throughout the game, I would imagine,
Yeah.
and obviously at Brentford as well. But the first time he plays at home,
Here's Thierry Hernandez.
Yeah, I think they're.
Mbappe is beating Hakimi and beats Amrabat on the left. He's inside the box. He can't get brought down. Mbappe cuts it back, and it's actually overhit.
Amrabat just couldn't keep
Only
up.
as far as
could he?
Koundé, his shot is
No,
blocked. Yeah, at some point you just got to say, I can't foul him, let him go. But Mbappe's power and pace there, causing trouble on the left-hand side.
it's kind of the conundrum. Do you back off him a bit and let him so you don't get exploited by his pace? But then with space he could do quite a bit. Or do you go close to him and then it's like with Henry in his pomp. You just didn't know what to do with him.
Yeah. Nothing on Kulusevski now, though.
The architect.
I cannot wait to see Kulusevski back in action.
Honestly, he's a joy to watch.
Here is Koundé. Tchouameni, good ball to Griezmann, and he's got Mbappe there, and he plays him through Mbappe. Is that a foul?
Over
Referee
here.
says no, get up. And Bono is not happy at all. He's touching his shin. Looks like he's in a lot of pain. Maybe he's okay. Griezmann, lovely play there by Tchouameni. And there's Mbappe off his bike. He's onside. Hakimi gets the wrong side of him, but
He's
doesn't
going down.
really
he's going
do
down
much
way
there.
before the.
Those studs
But the
in his
studs
leg.
just hit Bono there late. Morocco now the ball. He's okay though, Bono.
Mbappe's not been like great. There's been flashes of brilliance, but
Probably been his poorest performance of the tournament, hasn't it?
maybe apart from England, yeah. Big up Jude with the super chat.
Atiata Dari to Ziyech. Hakimi now. Down the line. Unahi to Ziyech. It's good ball from Morocco. Here's Unahi, but Hernandez
defending.
gets there first. It's very good defending, and he gets out wide to Mbappe, who kept it in.
Wow.
But Hakimi has it, and he crosses it in deep, away by Tchouameni, and here's Dembele. And
he's lost
Atiatala with
out.
the tackle.
Yeah, they're getting the Morocco within the second balls, aren't they? In this
Amrabat.
passage.
Good play from Morocco. Here's Unahi. Hakimi, what can he do on the right-hand side? Ziyech on the right-hand side. Can he go on his left? He goes on his right foot. He crosses it in, and the Konate away. And Mbappe's that
That's a
foul on
foul,
Mbappe.
surely.
Referee says no.
Clear push that.
I thought Dari pushed in there, but here's Amrabat. Amala. Unahi. Unahi cuts inside. Looks for Hakimi. His pass intercepted. It falls to Amrabat, though. Amrabat to Yamik. Looking for options. He goes long. Ziyech. Nice touch. 1-2. Here's Hakimi in behind. And his cross is blocked by Konate again. Brilliant defending from him. Here is Mbappe. Takes on Amrabat and he burns him. And oh my word. He's in behind. He's on the left-hand side. Amrabat comes over.
Oh, get up and back.
Is that a foul? Referee says he got the ball.
He did get the ball.
What a...
He completely burned Amrabat and he burned, I think, Hakimi it was, but...
He did so well to get back there and make that challenge. It was a great challenge.
I don't like the play acting from Bloomin' Mbappe. He's done this before.
Mbappe looks like he's in pain.
Did leave something on him.
You reckon?
Didn't very cleanly get the ball, did he?
He got the ball, but then he left something on him.
Didn't cleanly get it, though. Oh,
He looks in a lot of pain, doesn't he? I don't think that's play acting.
I think this is magic spray. There it is, the good old magic spray.
God, if he is out injured for the final, I think he'll be all right.
Well, they're waiting for him to get treatment on the moment. I'm sure the whole of France are holding their breath right now as Mbappe gets treatment. I think he's all right. He's back up.
Oh, what do you know? Magic spray worked. Good old magic spray.
There's the Morocco fans doing the clap.
Apart from that one guy. Today he feels like wearing sneakers.
I think he's felt like that every game. Does he feel Moroccan or French today?
Both. Why not
feels
both?
both.
Why not both?
Here's Unahi. Ziyech. They need to find some sort of moments of quality. Here's Unahi. Good ball to Boufal. Now Ziyech to Boufal. It's good fault from Morocco. Boufal crosses in. Oh, that's
Gone!
Oh,
that could have been
swipe
the
and a
moment.
miss. Oh,
That could have been the moment.
here's Amrabat to Hakimi. It's good football, though, for Morocco. And Hakimi's pass intercepted. Tiatala, though, at the back post. It was on his right foot, and he's swiped it, completely mishit. But a good chance for Morocco. Oh,
that's a great goal.
Tiatala! Can he put it back up?
Oh,
What a
defending.
block by Fofana! Oh, my
go on,
God, Al-Nassr
Morocco.
was there
Go
to
on.
tap it home. Here's Amrabat. His shot is wide.
The French are
attempts.
playing
Oh,
a
my
dangerous
word,
game,
Morocco.
man. They're playing a
Brilliant.
What
dangerous
a
game.
great ball that was through to Hakimi. That was a sensational pass, this one.
What a pass.
Look at that.
This is a Marla here, all the way through to
What a
Tiatala.
pass.
What a pass that is, and what a pass this is by Tiatala.
Oh.
But Kanate was some unbelievable defending to stop the tap. And he's been brilliant today, Kanate, I have to say. He's been absolutely brilliant. A few times he's done
He's a
similar
top
things.
defender, Kanate. He really is.
I can't speak highly enough of that through ball to Hakimi. The weight on it and everything.
A good ball here by Buffon. Now, Nesri was there, and oh my word, Varane just got there ahead of him. Another really good opening, and all of a sudden, Morocco are getting some joy down the wings. Atiatala now, Al Nesri closing him down. Koundé away. Dembele, and it's going to be a throw-in to Morocco.
Haaland saying Morocco are believing this could make history.
They are believing at the moment, the way they're playing. So close to an equaliser, Morocco. And they're dominating the ball at the moment. Again, here's Ziyech. Can he turn? On the halfway line.
Shu again says, what do you think? If Morocco somehow wins it all, is it bigger than Leicester winning the Premier League?
Probably.
By 100 miles for me. By 100 miles.
Oh, no, he's at a foul. Referee says no.
What?
This comes around once every 4 years, and you have the elite of the elite of the elite of your profession. All right, well, Leicester's achievement is outstanding, and is going to take a lot to be beaten. But I think this would.
What
Is it
about
bigger than
when you
Greece
could
winning
see?
the Euros?
Ooh.
Yeah. I think this goes down.
I think to be the first African team to win a World Cup would be, yeah, I guess.
I think if Morocco were to win it all, this goes down as the biggest achievement ever in the history of football.
There is Chouameni, and it's a good block, and it's a throw into France, but Morocco are giving everything at the moment.
David in the comments says 59% possession for Morocco today.
Who would have thought?
Not
Very
me.
impressive. Here's Griezmann. Giroud. Good tackle by Buffon. Is that a foul by Giroud?
Got to remember, 59% possession. Not
Throw
just
in
that,
to
you've
Morocco.
got two formation changes. They're captain
Injuries
Injuries.
galore.
Injuries galore.
and still 59. Did you say 59? Yeah. Or
And still creating openings as well, like doing well. Amrabat to Ziyech.
Well, it's been all Morocco this half so far.
Hakimi now on the right-hand side. Ziyech. Looking for Hakimi. He's
lovely.
playing. Here's
Lovely
Unahi.
play.
Amrabat in behind.
Oh,
Here's
some
Ziyech.
lovely stuff. Oh
To
my
Unahi.
God.
He's in the box, Unahi. Cuts it
That's a
back.
push.
Hakimi.
Oh,
he
my
can't
God.
get the shot. Griezmann with a good
I think he
tackle.
was being held back there.
Here's Giroud. Mbappe. It's a good tackle. Is that a foul? Referee says no. Dari.
Everyone's
Ziyech.
down.
He takes on Hernandez. He's in the box, Ziyech, and he's been tackled. It's a corner, is it?
No,
Goal kick.
Morocco, do you know what? Morocco are going for it, and they are playing some lovely football, aren't they?
They
They're
are.
not just.
Silky stuff,
They
isn't it?
really are.
I think Hakimi and Ziyech and Unahi down that right-hand side are really playing well.
They're terrorising the French at the moment.
Lovely from Unahi. There was
just that
Hakimi. His touch was just away. But was this a foul here on Mbappe? Yeah, it was. He stamps him. He actually tears his lace.
Who was it?
Yeah, look at that. His lace is torn. Dari. Who very lucky before as well, Dari. He can't even do his laces up now. Gonna need new boots.
What a major problem. When have you ever seen that a shoelace snapped?
It was a foul.
David as well saying France are missing Rabiot today. Oh, that was a foul. Definite
Agreed.
foul.
Agreed.
He's going to change his boots. There you
It's
go.
more
Yeah,
of a
because
foul
his,
than that
because
one
his
than
lace
just
came
before.
undone.
Yeah. This ref doesn't really have a clue, to be honest.
They're praising the ref on the commentary. Saying
Are
he's
they?
having a good game.
I don't think he's having a good game. He's missing so much.
He's missed quite a few fouls. Dari, that's the second one he should have been booked for, probably. There's a Tiatala. Oh, it's a good tackle, though, by Dembele.
Well recovered.
And here's Chouameni to Fafana. And it's a poor for
what
Fafana.
is that?
He's looking for Dembele.
That was
but he
Emerson
continues
no
run.
look pass. Just a longer version of it. So simply, if you could take one Moroccan from this team, and he comes to Tottenham in the January transfer, we know.
Hakimi.
Yeah, okay. Minus the one that's never going to happen. Who would you take?
You go, Brian.
I forgot about you. Got a bottle opener. Sweet.
Does anyone want a drink?
Yeah, but who would you take, Sim?
I'm fine.
I'm going to say that Unahi without a doubt.
Unahi.
Yeah. Got this.
He looks good, that Unahi, I must say. Oh, what are you doing there,
I'm
Brian?
trying to open this bottle. It shows how often I open bottles now, doesn't it? What the hell is going on here?
Brian.
Mate. Peroni of alcohol-free bottles. There we go.
There we
Mazel
go.
tov.
Alcohol-free Peroni.
It's the way forward, mate.
This is
Look at
alcohol Moretti in
Oh, Buffon.
for Antonio Conte. This one.
Oh, Giroud.
So.
And Mbappe, is he onside? He's played through. Cuts inside. His Griezmann. His shot. Deflection
Oh.
wide. Yeah, flag goes up now. Yeah. I thought he was offside there, Mbappe. Yeah, well off.
You know what it is with him? He's so fast you can't tell when he started if he was on.
I know.
That's the thing with him.
He eats spaghetti. He drinks Moretti.
He hates fucking Chelsea.
Apparently, Mourinho said Unahi's performances this World Cup have been jaw-dropping.
They have. Apparently, he's taking the Portuguese job.
That's the rumours. Apparently, he's going to be doing both.
Yeah, I've never seen that apart from Football Manager.
I think Gus Hiddink did it for a bit. Chelsea
you're
and
right.
Russia, I
You're
think
right.
it was. It was only for 6 months, though. Dembele to Griezmann.
Got space.
And it's going to be a
That's a
foul
foul.
by Arla. And
I thought he was
a
just going to wave play on
If he,
there.
I was about to say, if he hadn't, then he definitely needs to go to spectators.
France, though, being very using their know-how to just draw some free kicks now and slow the game down.
That was silly from the Moroccan.
This will suit France. Slow it down a bit.
Long way to go. Half an hour.
Morocco have been excellent in this half, I have to
They
say.
have. They've done everything but score a goal, pretty much.
Here's Dembele to Griezmann. On good tackle by Amrabat.
Oh, he's been class as well
And he
today.
turns. And he gives it to Amala, who looks for Atiatala, but France looking to come away with it. And it's a throw to Morocco. Yamik. Dari. Here's Unahi to Ziyech. On the right-hand side, he's got Hakimi in support. He's got Unahi there. He goes for Unahi. It's a good ball. Unahi turns, and he wins no, he hasn't got out yet. Hernandez can clear down the line. And he throws Dari, and now Ziyech. Here's Hakimi. Cuts inside. They're so deep at the moment, France. It's unbelievable. With half an hour to go. Here's Amrabat. But, yeah, France aren't afraid to do this, though. Dari to Buffal on the right-hand side. Goes on a dribble. Buffal going in the inside. Can he get across it? He cuts it back. And Griezmann's there to clear. Here's Amrabat. Griezmann, though, defending in his own area there brilliantly.
Barry with the members chat. He says, "Can't believe KPV has blocked us all. He's been busy."
Big
So
up, big
busy.
brother.
Here's Hakimi. Unahi to Ziyech. They just need one moment, Morocco. And here is Ziyech.
It's a great
Cross in.
ball.
El Nesri's there, but away by Varane. And Konate can clear. And Mbappe. He goes on the outside of Dari, but Morocco do really well to see out. Unahi with the sliding challenge.
Only Gareth Bale can do that.
Well, into the final half now, about 27 minutes to go.
And then KPV responds and just says, "Shut up, Barry."
You know the score, Barry. You got to be quiet. You can't tell KPV what to do. Here's Konate. Varane. Konate. Here is Varane again, and now France's turn to get some possession. I haven't really seen any periods of possession yet in this half for France. Here is Konate, goes long, and Atiatala's going to win it. No, Griezmann heads it
Great.
on. Dembele. Giroud's in the centre. Oh, he looked for him,
there.
but over everyone's head, and Hakimi has it. Amrabat. Oh, it's found Amala and Ziyech, and they can play the way out of trouble. Morocco.
They look so assured, don't they, Morocco?
Yeah, very comfortable.
Incredibly so.
But they are 1-0 down. 25 minutes to go.
Well, I mean, there's just no panic from them, is there? They're happy with doing what they're doing to try and force this.
Oh, it's a bit too much Buffal. Bit too much power on that one. And a substitute is coming on for Morocco. So,
Who is
Giroud
that?
is coming off, apparently.
Giroud.
Giroud is coming off, I'm guessing, for Thuram. Marcus Thuram on. Olivier Giroud off.
Olivier Giroud.
Bye, Ryland.
By what?
Ryland.
Rylan. What's Rylan?
You know the guy that does Good Morning Britain? Yeah.
Rylan Clark.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. That is his doppelganger.
So Thuram is going on the left. Mbappe is going through the middle now. And here is Thuram on the left-hand side. And his first involvement, he cuts inside. And he's into the
Oh,
box.
that's a foul.
No, referee says no.
This referee.
Dari sees out. It's going to be a goal kick.
How was that not a foul? What do I know? Do I even know what a foul is anymore?
Who's this coming on? Hamdallah is coming on.
Number 9.
Hamdallah for El Nesri. Hasn't really been involved in the game, El Nesri, unfortunately.
Hamid.
But Hamad Hamdallah. And as well, Boufal as well going off.
Hamid Allah.
El Nesri for Hamdallah and Akuboklal. So they're making some changes. 25 minutes to go. Here is Amrabat. It's Unahi. Oh, he takes a touch, but he keeps it away from Fofana. Here is Amrabat.
To me, does Unai look like he has my skinniest legs?
He looks very skinny.
He does, doesn't he?
Here is Ziyech.
Not that I'm one to talk.
Ziyech with a long ball over the top, and it's found its way to Tiatala. And he's crossed in. Oh, my word. It's nearly fallen to the substitute.
Over his head.
But there's Lloris to pick it up.
Don't know why they're not like pushing for the second goal, France. They're just happy to have this 1-0 lead.
I don't think they know what to do with Morocco. Oh, it was
Oh, that would
offside.
have been offside there, I think. Yeah, it would have been offside. Oh, if that goal, if they would have scored that, everyone would have gone mad and would have been offside.
Probably would have been the wildest celebrations to be the anticlimax.
Here's Teo Hernandez. It's right on a knife edge, this game at the moment. Marcus Thuram on the turn. He goes on the outside, but Hakimi's there to make the challenge, and he gives
that's
away
a
a
foul,
free
surely.
kick. And is he going to be booked? Nope, just a free kick.
Very lenient, this ref, isn't he?
Very. It's like we've seen like extremes, like from so lenient like this ref to like the one that we had at the England game, which was like, or the Argentina-Netherlands game, which was just like.
That game was just brilliant. That Argentina-Netherlands game was just phenomenal.
Is that the game of the tournament, do you reckon?
Do you know what? It had everything, didn't it? It had rivalry, it had the intensity, it had the rucks, it had the
Good football as well.
Yeah, I think I would say the most complete game. Yourself? What about you, Sim?
Oh, sorry. he's
I'll
gone in the
probably
box.
say that game. I'll probably say that game was
what,
my favourite
Argentina,
game.
Holland?
Yeah.
Not, you're
Oh, Mbappe in the box. He cuts inside. Shot
Great
block.
defend it.
Varane. And it's away. Offside. There's an offside flag against Mbappe, I think. Most complete game of the tournament. I would have to say... What game would I say is the best game of the tournament? Yeah, I think for drama, I think it's got to be that one. I think I have to agree.
Did you agree as well?
Yeah.
I wonder what the comments say.
Oh,
Game of the
Dembele
World
does
Cup.
brilliantly.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's in full flight, Dembele. Oh, but it's a good tackle by Amala. Well done, Amala. Bloody hell, he's in
The
full flight there, Dembele.
attacking players from France have not been that good today at all.
They're so
Not really been
beatable.
impressed with France this whole World Cup, to be honest.
So beatable.
Yeah, they really are.
Morocco trying to encourage their team on. Here's Hakimi down the line for Hamdallah.
that's poor ball.
Oh, Thuram's he going to get there ahead of Dari? He is. And he goes for the space, and Dari brings him down. That's got to be a foul. And not a yellow again?
This guy has been like
This guy, you could
persistent fouling, man.
Yeah,
Literally,
he's
you
made
could
three.
stab them and you'd be like, yeah, just carry on. This is just...
I mean, he's lucky that's not a yellow. Had to foul.
Closing in on goal.
It's going to be a free kick, though, to France. Griezmann.
I don't think either of these teams beat Argentina in the final.
I think France just know how to get it done, don't they? That's the one thing with them.
Ball about to come in from Griezmann. 20 minutes to go.
Konate's in there. Thuram's in there. Needs to be well defended, this free kick. But Griezmann's a good one. And Konate's there, and it's wide. There's a Thuram in the end. He'll be disappointed with that.
Are they going to find that goal? What do you reckon?
Do you know what? I think Morocco have still got two clear-cut chances. It's just whether they're ruthless and clinical enough to take it.
Two clear-cut chances.
I don't know. I just think there's going to be like you know when we had that with the.
Have they even had one clear-cut chance yet?
They've had those couple of crosses that have come in, didn't they? Where it was.
Would you call that a clear-cut chance?
I think one of them were.
Unahi looks to flick it in to Ziyech. And here's Teo Hernandez down the line. And Thuram, he wiggles his way out of trouble, but here's Amrabat. He's lost it. Griezmann foul by Amrabat. Free kick to France.
You're right, Simeon. They are starting to claim these fouls, aren't they? They
Yeah,
are starting
slowing
to
it
kill
down.
The game off, yeah.
Here's Varane. Koundé. Raphael Varane. France at the moment not committing too many men forward, just making sure they're playing it around and waiting for the right opportunities. Boris goes long. Thuram looking for Mbappe, but Dari up and under towards Varane. Now Fofana and Mbappe flicks it, looking for Thuram, but Hakimi can come away with it.
I know that noise all too well.
All right, I think everything's fine. Except for Morocco. Not fine for them at the moment. They only have 17 minutes remaining. Time is starting to run out for them. Here's Hakimi.
This is the moment in the game where they really need to start pushing.
Yeah.
Here's Amrabat. They've lost it. Here's
you can see,
Fofana. Thuram's on the left. Thuram has it. Can he take on Dari? He's got two men there. He puts it in. Here's Fofana. And his shot is wide.
You can see there they started to push forward, couldn't you? There's like two or three of them.
All of a sudden, they've taken it quickly, Morocco. Here's Unahi. He's running up the pitch. Here's Ziyech. Hakimi. They need to get this ball into the box quickly. Unahi back to Hakimi. Here's Unahi again. Ziyech. Hakimi. Good one, too. Blocked away by Unahi. Oh, look for Amdala, but away. And a free kick. A foul on Griezmann.
So as it stands, it's going to be an Argentina-France Cup final with Mbappe and Messi both being on the same goal scored. 5 goals going into it.
Oh, wow. There's just things that are lining up, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a foul.
And at least Spurs will have a World Cup winner again.
Yeah. I hope it's Argentina.
So do I. I mean, as an Englishman, can you think of a worse final for us? Argentina, France. But yeah.
Yeah, Germany, France.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I do just want to see Messi win it, though.
I want to see Romero win it.
But if this result holds, we will have a Spurs player winning the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Positives. Not for Morocco, though. It's a good tackle.
Oh,
here's Hamdallah. Can he have a shot? Hamdallah!
Oh, my God, shoot!
Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
That really should have been
They
one of
still
my
got it, though.
clear
They're in the box.
chances.
He crossed it and
That
it's
should have
blocked.
been
Keep going. Atiatala. Can he win a corner or something? Oh, it's a tackle by Griezmann and they come away with it, France. And now Dembele. What a chance for Hamdallah. He just couldn't get the shot off. And now Chouameni to break away for France. He holds off Atiatala. And here's Thuram.
For me, that run from the Moroccan player was just the same as the Argentinian second goal when he got into the box yesterday, but he just didn't have the decision.
Can't believe he didn't shoot.
I'll tell you what, 1-0 when they scored early, we all feared the worst. Morocco have done bloody well.
Really well. They definitely haven't let this game pass them by, but they need to find a goal. Otherwise, it's all in vain.
Varane, long ball, and it's going to be a goal kick to Morocco. Let's see this chance again from Hamdallah. He did so well here. He beat one. He takes on his shoot there. He didn't shoot. Takes on 2 touches, and then Koundé's able to get back.
But time is running out for the Moroccans.
Here's Unahi. Dari.
French have had like pretty much next to nothing in this second half.
Really? Yeah. Very little. Oh, Amrabat. Atiatala. It's a good switch. Oh, it's going to be. Is it a foul? No, it's from the crowd. It's a whistle from the crowd. Here's Atiatala. Hamdallah on the left-hand side. He's not got many players in the box. He takes him on. He goes on the inside, the outside, and his cross-come shot is into the near post and into the side netting. Trying his best there. Nah, wasn't it?
He is causing them problems, though.
Amala, who came on in the first half, is going off.
Needs must.
Amala for... He's had a good cameo, though. Done well. And
Pronounce that
Zaluzzi.
one.
Yeah, for another 16.
Zaluzzi.
Ezaluzzi.
I forgot
And,
to get to the commentary.
Ousmane Dembele off.
He's been poor today, really.
Yeah, hasn't been great, has he?
They've shackled Mbappe, Dembele, and Giroud so well today.
I can't remember which one of you two said it, but like I said,
Mawani.
the French forward line really hasn't been at the races today, have they?
Yeah. No, not at all.
Mawani for plays for Frankfurt. Played against Spurs this season.
Been linked with Spurs this season as well.
Shocking.
Spurs.
Imminent.
He's only in the squad,
Tottenham
Mawani,
yet
because
to
Nkunku got injured last minute.
Sorry?
He's only in the squad,
Oh,
Mawani,
right.
because Nkunku
Yeah.
got injured.
Yeah.
But here's Fofana. Is that he
he's
holds
done well
off
there.
Abu Klal and Mbappe to Thuram. He's in the box, Thuram. Here's Mbappe, cuts inside. It's first three. He goes for
it's in.
It's a bit of luck, and it's fallen to the... And it's Mawani!
First touch.
First touch! Unbelievable! His first touch on the pitch, and he taps it home in the back post. You make your own luck in this game sometimes, and Mbappe's just done that.
It's heartbreaking for the Moroccans. It's absolutely heartbeaking for the Moroccans. It really is.
What a shame. What a shame. He did
Does
brilliantly
Mbappe get an assist for that?
I took a deflection, so I don't think so.
Because if he did, then he would be going into that final completely level with Messi.
I don't think officially he'll get an assist for that. It's a brilliant run for Mbappe. He
starts
had
with that
about
backflip,
5
doesn't
players
it?
around him, and he did brilliantly to get a shot off, but it
just
deflected
backflip.
into Mawani's path, and it's his first touch on the ball, and he's tapped it home in
There
the
it
back
is.
post.
Oh, it's class.
The only thing is he offside? But does well here. Is 1, 2, 3. And
It's not an assist.
And his shot was deflected, and it luckily falls to Mawani at the back post, and that is that, I think, for Morocco.
Game, set, and match. Checkmate.
Yep.
France are into the final for a second time running.
Absolutely agonising for Morocco.
Not bad for Mawani though. He's had a few cameos in this World Cup. He's going to go home as a semi-final scorer.
He's come on and scored within a few seconds. Incredible. But it's a heartbreak for Morocco. They've done so well in this game and this competition, and to end like that with that bit of luck.
It's heartbreak.
Away. Both goals really are shots that deflected into the paths of French players.
Yeah.
It's got to be devastating for them. But at the end of the day, they just haven't had the quality up front to really hurt France.
Can they set up a grandstand finish here and get a goal back quickly?
We're inside the last 10 minutes. Amrabat. Oh, Abubakar. His touch is away. Yamik. Amrabat.
Surely they just got to commit everyone now.
Amrabat out wide. It's not great. Griezmann away. And he wins another free kick. He does brilliant. He's done brilliantly in doing that.
Griezmann has had a very, very disciplined and good game doing that. How old is
Really
Griezmann
strong
now?
World Cup, hasn't he?
31, I think.
Is he 31?
I think so.
Griezmann. Yeah, 31. Born in 1991.
Lloris. Thuram looking to head on and Hakimi's touch is not great. It's fallen to Mbappe on the left-hand side. He's just keeping possession and keeping it away from Hakimi. Gets the pass off as well to Fofana. Here's Hernandez. And France can just keep possession now around the back line. What a shame, though. What a shame that goal has kind of killed it. But France, Argentina, looks like it's going to be the game on Sunday. Time to get excited about that.
And do you know anyone know why the world? It's a 3 o'clock kickoff, isn't it? Any reason why it's not like a 7 o'clock?
I think the final's usually midday, like early afternoon.
What time is it?
It's a 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Kind of, I would imagine like the opening game was, wasn't it?
Mm. Here's Unahi. Well, we saw Argentina concede 2 late goals against Holland. You never know if Morocco can get a goal back, but at the moment, doesn't seem like there's going to be many opportunities for that. Abu Klal. Oh, it's poor from Amrabat. Bouani. His first touch.
That's a devastating first touch by Mbappe, isn't it?
Oh, lovely play there, but just a bit of luck. So annoying. Literally couldn't be perfect and more perfect for him.
Ball, could you? You saw the spin on the
Couldn't be more perfect for him. Here's it's a free kick to Morocco.
I don't even know what that was.
That's how upset you are right now.
Yeah.
Ziyech to whip this one in.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. Lloris and Mbappe against Romero and Messi. If they can't get a goal back here.
Maybe we'll have a grandstand finish. Oh, here we go.
May have a grandstand boxing finish.
Thuram, Yamik and Kanate all having at it.
Is he going to book Varane? Or is he just telling him to go away? Varane wasn't even in the mix there, was he? He was just standing on the side. Just over 5 minutes to go. Free kick to Morocco with Hakim Ziyech going to whip one in here. Can they find a goal back?
Ziyech in there. Griezmann, though, is there to head it away. He's been like an incredible defensive midfielder today.
He has been sensational.
All tournament, man, he's done it. He's been brilliant.
Here's Unahi. Oh, tackle.
Do you reckon he's had to adapt his game like that because of the rise of Mbappe and everyone? Or do you reckon it's just the natural progression of his game as he gets older?
That's a good question.
Bit
I'm
of
not
both,
too
I
sure.
think. I
Yeah,
think it's
maybe a bit of both.
I think they know that Mbappe doesn't do much defending, and so you have to adjust to that.
Yeah.
And you can't have 2 players like that.
Kind of like when we had Berbatov.
Yeah. And I think as well, as he's gotten older, it's becoming more difficult for him to play in those tight spaces in the final third. Amrabat, long ball. Here's Yamik. We've got 5 minutes remaining. Morocco heading out of the World Cup as things stand, and France heading to the final. But they need 2 goals and a header in. Akbar, it's going to be Ziyech. Can he find something, Ziyech? Going to go on his left foot. Oh, and he tries a trick, and it's going to be a goal kick.
If it is like it is, obviously we know that Marlon has Argentina. Who has France?
Is it Brains?
No, Brains has Morocco.
Who has France? France is Ashmatic. Ashmatic Marlon in the final.
Wow. Lloris with a goal kick. Thuram heads it on. Mbappe's there, but Dari can get away. Here's Hakimi. Ziyech, that's a foul by Thuram. Free kick to Morocco. They need something to happen, and they need it now. And France are wasting time now, and
He's gonna book him,
Thuram...
is he?
No booking.
He really
He's only
doesn't
had-
want to use his cards today, does
There's
he?
been 1 yellow card, I think, the whole game, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Hakimi. And that even should have been a yellow card, that yellow card. Here's Hakimi. Keep
well
on.
played. He
No.
did. I'm sure he did.
Goal kick.
I thought that went out.
Well, I've got bad eyes, sir. I won't take my judgment on that one.
Hakimi's not happy. Lloris with another goal kick. And as another goal kick ticks by, another opportunity for Morocco goes away, and the further away the final looks for them.
It's unbelievable how France have done this, though, because like against England as well, it's the same. Like England were the ones on the front foot, they stung us. It's the same today. Morocco in the front foot, and they just sting them.
Well, that's the difference of teams that just know how to get it done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unahi. Tiatala. He's giving it away.
Yeah, I think that's...
Koundé.
Oh, go on, pressure him.
Lloris is being pressured, but it's away. Amrabat's there. Oh, he's lost it to
That's poor.
Thuram. Fofana to Griezmann. It's lovely play. Unahi's pulled up in the centre of the centre circle. Here's Fofana. Moani. Unahi's down injured still. He's trying to get back on his feet. I think his day might be done.
Yeah, I think the Moroccans' day might be done as well.
Teo Hernandez. Kanate. Lloris to clear.
His long distribution is actually it's very good, Hugo's. It's his short distribution.
It's been good today, yeah.
Yeah, no, not when he does kick it from hand to foot or when it's on the ground, it's really good. It's just his short distribution that is very, very questionable.
I don't think his distribution is that bad. It's just when he's I'm telling you. When it's bad is when he's being pressured high up the pitch, and he has to rush. That's when you get to see the worst of Lloris. But when he has Babu Klaw with a shot, he's offside anyway. When he actually has time and space to pick something out, he's fine. But the problem is your heart stops when he is pressured and he's under pressure to rush his kicking because he's not so comfortable with the ball at his feet. All of a sudden, you see some dodgy distribution from him.
I'll go a little bit further than that. I think it's not so. You've got a point, but I don't think it's just that. But his long distribution is miles ahead of his.
How many minutes stoppage time will there be?
3.
5.
KPV says 6. I'm going to go for 6.
6. It is 6.
KPV will be
KPV knows something.
Oh shit!
What?
6 minutes.
Hernandez to take the throw.
Very good at these games.
What games are you good at?
Tottenham Hotspur, We Are Tottenham TV quizzes. I'm very good at those. Very good at those.
Moroccan fan crying on the stands. Hamdallah. Throw in to France. 5 minutes to go. Oh, no, it's thrown to Morocco. There you have it. But we're 5 minutes away, and I think they know the game's up. But here's Unahi, who somehow found a second wind, but his pass is overhit to Tiatala, and it's going to be a throw into France. They've given it everything, Morocco.
Yeah, they have.
Everything they've got.
Just couldn't
They
put
gave
the
it a
ball
good
in the
go.
back of the net.
I think they can all go home and say, listen, we gave it everything we could. Can't sat there and say coulda, woulda, shouldas. It's actually been an enjoyable game.
It has. Oh, Hakimi's lost it to Mbappe, but he's just going to keep possession, I think. Mbappe, the nutmeg on Amrabat. And he brought into the penalty area, but Hakimi does really well.
Hakimi telegraphed.
He was the only one who could stop
Hakimi,
him.
what?
Telegraphed.
Oh, telegraphed. Didn't know what you were
It's a
saying.
flick. And Ziyech
Television
can't
bit.
get past Hernandez. Look at that from Mbappe, though. What? And he's away.
Just like that, you can just switch it on.
It's been a good matchup with him and Amrabat today.
Ziyech can't get a shot. Hernandez goes long. But 4 minutes away from a final. A second consecutive final for France. Ziyech, can he keep it in? Ziyech on the right-hand side. Can they find anything, a consolation? Ball in the box. Oh, Babu Klal. Oh, his shot is blocked. Onahi. Oh, it does really well. It's a corner, I think. His shot was deflected. Did really well, though, Onahi, to get a shot off. Corner to Morocco. 3 minutes to go. Ziyech looks knackered. He plays it short to Amrabat. And he's into the box. And it's away. And Onahi again. His shot deflected. Away. Referee says no. Penalty. Atiatala. His header back. Evades Mawani. And Bono. Here come Morocco. Oh, he goes on the... Oh, he's in behind! Hamdalla's there! Oh, he can't find him in
Go on, just get one.
Oh my
Off the
God.
line. How did that not go in? He got stuck under someone's foot on the line, couldn't they?
Unbelievable.
Oh, my word. So close to a goal for Morocco. It can't get any closer. And what are they waiting for? Oh, my word. Brilliant play from the number 16.
What's going on here? What's with the stoppage?
No idea.
Well, they are back in play now.
There's Al-Zuli did unbelievable down the left-hand side. He took on his man, got him behind to the byline, cut it back, shot by Unahi, deflected off on Amdallah, and just couldn't find it. Al-Zuli's there,
I think
and
it
it's
was
going to be a
offside.
foul, offside. 90 seconds remaining. That was the closest Morocco are ever going to get to a World Cup
They deserved
semi-final
it.
goal.
They certainly
Lovely
deserved
play
it.
here. Brilliant run. Cuts it back for Amdallah. Unahi's there. His shot. Oh, just off the line. Hamdallah tried his best to turn it home. Deflection. Hamdallah's there. Oh, just got stuck under Koundé's foot. He's had a couple of opportunities, Hamdallah, since coming on.
He has. He's looked like a bright spark, but lacked a bit of quality at the end of his runs.
Yeah.
Final minute of this World Cup semi-final, and France on their way to a 2-0 victory. Oh. Bono has it.
Moroccan fans are still praying. They're going to need more than prayers to get past this game.
Amrabat. Or Fofana.
That's not a foul.
Referee says handball, foul.
I think it was.
I thought he said play on.
He's given something. He's given a foul to France, I think.
The ref should just blow up now. Game's over.
That's it.
Yeah,
That
he
is
has
it.
blown up.
Oh, he has blown up. France are into the final for their second consecutive World Cup. Incredible achievement for France, but heartbreak for Morocco, who have to say gave everything. They were a credit to this tournament, a credit to their country and to themselves, but unfortunately for them, the semi-final was a step too far.
It was, and they deserved more out of this game than they got. I really don't think France even turned up too much this game. They weren't even that good, and Morocco gave everything that they could. They just lacked that little bit of quality in the final third to really put the ball in the back of the net. And I think they'll go home with their heads held high. They've done their nation very proud in this World Cup. They've gone much further than anyone thought they ever could have done. And maybe they're a team to watch out for at the next World Cup in 4 years' time. I feel like they need more presence up there at the top of the pitch. But they've done really well this tournament, and they've surprised everyone, to be honest. And there are definitely some players in there that might get some big moves after this tournament.
Yeah, I think you've got to look at this as well. I think after what they have achieved, and let's get it right, what they've achieved is something outstanding. The Moroccan FA and the powers that be will maybe invest more into rising the sports profile, and obviously getting more youth academies in and everything, because it looks like there is some real talent there. Obviously, we came into this tournament knowing a few of the players, but it's the players that I didn't know that have impressed me the most, and there are some jewels there in that Moroccan team, and the whole nation and their team should be very proud of what they've achieved.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess there we have it. It sets up a big final. Messi against Mbappe, both on 5 goals. So it's a race for the Golden Boot, race for the World Cup as well. Argentina, France, it is going to be a really good final. I'm very much looking forward to it. Sunday, 3 o'clock kickoff. And obviously you had the 3rd, 4th place playoff between Morocco and Croatia as well, which I don't anticipate being such a great game of football, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but look, Morocco, they lead this tournament as the first ever African side to reach a semi-final, and I think that has to be applauded. And this run from them will be remembered for a very long time in the football history, I think. And they achieved something that no other African team ever has. So that is something special, and you got to give them all the credit they deserve, because what a run they've had and what an achievement it is. And the sides they beat as well, Spain and Portugal, these are big teams they've beaten on the way.
Yeah.
Belgium, but France just had that know-how, that experience, and I can't wait for that final. It's all set up to be a classic.
All right, well, we'll see you all there. I mean, we're all Argentina on Sunday, aren't we?
100%.
Come on, of course.
But it is Cuti Romero going head-to-head with Hugo Lloris, so we will have a World Cup winner in our midst. Well, we'll have 2 if Hugo Lloris does it. If Cuti Romero wins it, we'll have 2 World Cup winners in our squad. But we'll leave it there for you guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you all on Sunday for the World Cup final. I can't believe it's all coming to a close already. It seems like it only just started a week ago, but it's been a great tournament. It really has. I've enjoyed every second of it. But anyway, we'll see you all on Sunday. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, Spurs.